I'm Edwin Ellis. I'm one of the co-authors of the Strategic Instruction Model that was developed at the University of Kansas Center for Research on Learning. In this video, we're going to take a look at the differentiated visual tools for K-3, which was designed for teaching the Common Core standards associated with emerging literacy, specifically those associated with reading literature and information text, as well as emerging writing. The instructional resources in this program are divided into three areas: literature, information text, and writing. So if I click on literature, what opens up is a series of links to menu pages that address very specific kinds of DVTs that address different types of standards. The Common Core addresses several different types of literacies. For example, asking and answering questions, summarizing key ideas and messages, making comparisons, analyzing text structure, and so forth. Each of these are links that access menu pages that provide DVTs specifically designed for those particular types of standards. So for example, if I click on summarizing key ideas and messages, what opens up is a menu page for various DVTs that address in one way or another summarizing key ideas and message in literature. And so for an example, all of these are addressing plot and message. All of these are designed for character analysis, and all of these are designed for setting analysis. Next to the picture of each DVT is the title of the DVT, and then a link to a sample of how a teacher used that particular DVT, as well as access to a Microsoft Word document that's a color version or a black and white version. So if I click on color, what opens up is a Microsoft Word document with built-in text boxes, which means you can type on these. So for an example, if I click under title, you can type the information directly onto these. The color versions are really good for projecting these using a Promethean board or smartboard or LCD projector. As you're working with students analyzing a story and modeling and providing guided practice on how to determine what ideas to note on the DVT. Likewise, when you're finished developing the ideas on the DVT, one of the things that you can do is email the completed DVT to students' parents and have the students practice using the DVT to retell the story. So essentially each of these DVTs will have a color version of that particular DVT as well as a black and white version. You'll notice also that the way these are organized is from simple to more sophisticated. Recall that each of these are links to different menu pages that provide specialized DVTs that address these specific types of literacies. So for an example, if I click on making comparisons, then these are the Common Core standards that are addressed by these DVTs, and they all relate to making comparisons in one form or another. And so there are comparisons about a story's plot or message from simple to more sophisticated. There are various character comparisons, visuals, as well as setting comparisons. Likewise, you'll find if you click on analyzing text structure that you'll have text structure for plot and message, character and setting, and so forth. Information text is organized in the same manner in that there are a series of standards that also address analyzing information text that sort of parallel those associated with literature. If you're addressing summarizing key ideas and key messages of information text, if you click on that, then all of these are addressing that in one form or another. Finally, there's a whole section designed for emerging writing. And so these are divided into three key areas: expository or descriptive writing, opinion or persuasive writing, and narrative writing. Now remember, these are at the emerging literacy level. If, for an example, you click on expository or descriptive, then these are a series of sequenced visuals, starting with really simple versions, gradually building up to more sophisticated versions, all leading to enabling students to write well-organized paragraphs. So all of these visuals are really designed for addressing the writing standards associated with emerging writing skills. There are also a series of writing visuals that address opinion writing or persuasive writing, as well as narrative writing. Finally, at the bottom, there's a link to various instructional guides that we provide some ideas and different ways of using these. So for an example, there are ways of using this before a lesson, during a lesson, or at the end of a lesson. And some of these are teacher-assisted, and some of these are peer-assisted, like cooperative learning type activities. For an example, if you're using this to unpack a story with students and you want to do some co-note taking with students, if you click here, what opens up is a basic step-by-step guide for how to facilitate co-constructing notes when you're working with young children. So each of these are links to different types of guides for how to do a particular technique. If you're interested in accessing the K-3 DVTs program, CDs and immediate software downloads are available at our website, makesensestrategies.com. Likewise, if you'd like to learn more about differentiated visual tools in general or about some of the other DVT programs, you can also find that at our website. For information about professional development opportunities, multi-user licenses, or bulk purchases of the program, send us an email at visualtools@makesensestrategies.com or give us a call, 205-394-5514.